Hey Science 20s, this is just a short little video with my commentary. It's really cool. What it looks at is the evolution of humans from a common ancestor with chimpanzees around 7 million years ago. So we're not looking at anything before that, but there was an offshoot between the chimpanzees and early humanoid humans, and we have the fossil records to show it, and it shows the rapid expansion of the Homo sapien once that occurred. Okay, so this is showing where the first fossil site is. This is the earliest known humans that we found. This is all subject to change based on new evidence. These are the first fossils that show bones that are the most similar to humans, meaning that they are bipedal, so they might have walked more upright. Also, there was a bone in its toe that is more for walking upright than for like crouching. Now, these early humans definitely looked more like, if you want to say monkeys, then sooner. But you can see this is millions of years ago. See the little counter at the bottom there? Now, there are huge gaps in the fossil records because, as we talked about before in the geology unit, it's a miracle if you find fossils at all. There have to be a ton of species. Everything has to go right for the fossils to be found. And perhaps where these creatures were living in Africa, the conditions were really poor just to make fossils. So these fossils also showed that their feet could grip the trees. So they were bipedal, but they were also tree dwellers or tree climbers. Eventually, fossils were found 4 million years ago where the ability to climb trees was lost. And that's where these early humans started to really look like something you would say has more human-like features. The skulls changed, and the overall body structure changed. Australopithecus. That's actually in the Big Bang Theory's song. So there's going to be some rapid change at about 2.5 million years ago from today, if I'm remembering my history right, and that's where the early humanoids were able to use tools, and that allowed them to move out of Africa. And once they knew how to create fires, they could live in climates that was way too cold for them to live in. So once fire was created, then they spread into like Europe. Because remember, these early humans were naked. Like they had fur and that was about it. So once they started to spread, here we go. Yeah. So the Homo Erectus was the one that spread through the Middle East, what we know as the Middle East, and all the way to Europe quite rapidly. The Homo Erectus had the big brain. And you can see Homo Erectus spread all the way to what we know of China, down through the Philippines. But it was directly after this we have the Homo sapien. Oh, I'm wrong. Homo sapien was about 500,000 years ago. That's the Homo. That's the Neanderthal. Yeah, the Neanderthal was about 500,000 years ago. I'm sorry. And then here we are. There's our early ancestor. It was a super smart type of human that came out of Africa and rapidly, in like 200,000 years, colonized the entire world. So the Homo sapien, that's what we're from about 200,000 years ago. And all the other types of hominids on Earth, the Neanderthal, the Homo erectus, they all went extinct. Gone. And this is our family tree all the way back 7 million years ago to the offshoot of humans and chimpanzees. I love it. So cool. And you can see where we are. Right there. Homo sapien. All right, very cool.